Everybody, Heroes of the Greeks here with some multiplayer battles here today. There are two tournament battles here today, and I hope you will enjoy it. We're starting off with a battle Talus against the Boyai, the Boyai, they are. And our army is mostly contrived out of the army that I'm controlling is Talus, and our army is mostly contrived out of tribal warriors, and they are supported by elf swarm in the center, and on the flanks we have Celtic tribesmen. The flanks are protected by our raiding horsemen. We also got a little bit two of the reserve units of Oathstorm in our general, and as well as another tribal warrior. The Boya player has mostly sword followers, and he controls also a little bit of Oathstorm. And on his flanks he has two heavy hulls with a support unit of Levy Freeman, and on this side he has his general unit. We can see that one is general unit as a noble horse, and I'm not sure if he has like what he has as well, but I'm pretty sure he has another Levy Freeman unit. And yeah, we're now a bit skirmishing over here. But yeah, if you're interested in more of these types of videos, please leave likes and subs so I can see, okay, these videos are supported. And yeah, also comments are always welcome. When we hit 1,000 subs, I will be doing a Discord channel so we can start doing more of these organized battles. So subs are always welcome, so don't forget that. And if you want to help out the channel, if you want to really help it, like sharing the channel is really helpful to show people who of course love Total War and starting to have games that this channel that is entertainment for, as well as Bannerlord a little bit now and then. So if that is something that you want to help support the channel with, it's always really nice, and it always helps out the channel. But enough of that. We are now of course beginning with the battle, and we are having some barrage. I didn't bring any skirmishers. The rules were 4 cavalry total. Your general and elephants are included in that, as well as a total of 4 missile units and no art. As well, you couldn't choose Rome, and we choose Talus. But the battle is coming, and this is starting. We got some sword followers over here. And we are seeing the first engagement and charge between tribal warriors and sword followers. I think my tribal warriors have a little bit of an advantage in melee defense as well as armor. We're really being a good faction, to be honest. We're setting up a bit of a line. He's pulling back a little bit. And we are engaging here with Olivia Freeman. I don't really mind that too much. They're holding up his sword followers, but we will not win, of course, because basically Celtic tribesmen are of course worse. We are seeing a bit of a sneak through here with his heavy horse. So in this side he has another heavy horse. I've been micromanaging and did not too well, and they are attacked, so they lost a little bit of the men. Over here we see an absolute destruction of a Celtic tribesman, but doesn't matter. We did got some nice things off, and he already lost 12 of his general. I didn't actually notice that. That's quite good for me. So, and yeah, here we are. I need to make some screenshots though for the battle, of course, for the thumbnail that you are, of course, clicked upon on this episode. And yeah, I possibly should have put him in skirmish mode. I didn't. But over here we are not yet encased on all flanks. We are mostly moving up slowly. And we're sitting at a general who has a really nice javelin throw, 14 kills in one go, so that's definitely good. He's going around here and is going to charge in the back of these units. And he's still firing with his skirmishes, but yeah, only 2 kills, so I don't think that's worth it. Over here we're really pushing the flank, and we have some overwhelming numbers over here, so that's great for us. Or we have some reserves of sword followers over towards this side. And over here we got a little bit of a break of our tribal warriors. Of course, they were attacked in the back and they now broke. But we got another nice javelin throw by the Oathswarm, getting a nice juicy 70 kills. And over here we got our raiding tribesmen trying to go after them. Unfortunately, they are being charged, and I think will die very soon, as you can see over here. And over here we got our general engaging their heavy hulls, but they are definitely winning, so that's great. And over here we are shooting their Levy Freeman down with our Hulls Raiders. And over here we're trying to push out the what is it? Some fault followers again. We're winning on this flank, we're also outnumbering them, so that's more than normal. And over here we are sort of even in the combat as well as our Omsom doing some good damage. And over here I think he also got actually some Omsom of his own. I'm not sure where it is. No, he has like one Oswarm in the reserve. And over here we are being outnumbered by his sword followers. But still the tribal wars are holding up quite nicely. And we are going to charge in the back or with our... at least we tried to charge in the back, but we couldn't because he recharged us. And over here again a bit micro mistakes from me. But it's unfortunate, but that just happened. And here we go. We're winning over here with one dispatch, so hopefully we can do some more javelin throws, but I don't think we're going to be able to catch them. He's going to like go around, and his general is almost dead, like almost wavering, so who knows what will happen with that. But again, over here we are seeing a charge in the back by his horses. Not bad. Yeah, he does a really good charging. I think horses are a little bit less of a grey aspect than Attila. I still, when I'm playing both games. So sometimes I'm playing of course it's not Attila, because in Attila cavalry is a whole lot more deadly than I would say in Rome 2. Basically Rome 2 it is infantry who dominates, but I would say definitely in Attila it is cavalry in my opinion. If you use them right, that is. Because I think normally if we would had like a discharge in Attila would have decimated most of these units, at least knocked them down and done a whole lot of damage. They are not heavy calves, like heavy shock calves, so that definitely of course makes a difference. But over here our general is being engaged on all flanks, so he's in a difficult position. But I think his general has died. I don't think though that we have seen that, to be honest. That doesn't matter too much, but yeah, his general died, and here we are. Oh, just too late with the javelin throw, I think. But our Osman will definitely win that fight in long, prolonged combat. Over here, we are having a Levy Freeman bit die off, but overall not bad. We are gaining a little bit on the balance bar, not much, but we are. And over here we got O-Swarm against O-Swarm, so in time I think my general will die, but he will hold up his O-Swarm long enough for us to hopefully sweep out these units and push around and take them out. That would be great. More cavalry we can kill off from him the better, because we have lost actually all our cavalry. Over here they were wiped out, but we'll see him treat his boy eye over here with sword followers. Over here we're having like one Oystrom doing a whole lot of damage, like 121 kills, 125 kills of his side, so that's really good. Over here it goes, most of our tribals are having like around like 55 kills. Over like 100 for our Oystrom again. And over here we've got our Oystrom with 110 kills for us, and over here another one with 137 kills, so that's really good. And over here we are seeing that there are breaks, and we're now surrounding this blob of his enemies. And still our general is holding out against his Osum. That's really good for us, of course. But there is a chance that our general will cause a big break if he dies. But I hope that doesn't happen. Of course, I know what happens, but I'm not going to tell you. But we are now sending our own Osum around with here. Like 110 men left and 142 kills. But this is, of course, a really good result. To be honest. I'm sending my... over here, and over here he's still got some cavalry. He has 145 kills, and here some sword followers again, some 80 kills, not bad. And here we got some tribal warriors. Some tribal warriors didn't really do well. They actually lost against these sword followers, but this is a surprise to me, to be honest, because they have the better start, so that's good. And over here we are trying to go around. I didn't do that too well, but in the end I think we are getting around. And over here we are killing off the last of his cavalry. All depends. Okay, like right now our general has died, so but here now we have a charge in his back, and that was it. And that was his charge in the back of the Oswald. Like 142 kills, not bad. He still has some cavalry left, but I think it is mostly over now. We're surrounding his Osum over here. And we're trying at least, but oh, here we got a nice javelin throw, killing off like another lot of his cavalry. Over here, this noble horse has done a really good job. Like 180 kills, not bad, but over here, 119 kills, 108 kills for a tribal warrior, not bad. But over here, this Awesome is being attacked on all flanks and is slowly dying. And then we got like a little bit of a cav unit left. This definitely trying to hold on. Like this guy is still going strong with his noble hulls. Still trying to do damage. Over here we are seeing a bit of a break. But I think we got like another javelin throwing over here, and here we also see the break of the Osholm. But still getting 183 kills. It was a close battle, but I do think now, as you also can see on the balance bar and the overall route, we have won it, and I'm going to progress in the tournament. Alright, we are now going to the quarter finals, so let's go load that one up. Let's see how that one will go. I will play as Sudostani and my ally will be Galatia. Put down in the comments now how you think it will go. Will we win or will we lose? Oh, well, here we go. This is my army setup. I have mostly soul feather and shield warriors in the front. We got a little bit of an Aperian slinger, and in the back we have mostly noble Lusitanian noble swords. And as you can see, we're playing against Galatia. He has mostly a line of Galatian legionaries, and he has in his flank some mercenary Cappadocian cavalry and another mercenary Cappadocian in this flank with liege Galatian sword at his supports. And he also has a noble hulls as his general in the back, and he has also in the front some nice Syrian archers. I know actually refolding my line to make sure that I can match his, because otherwise it will be outflanked. I could have done it differently and stayed in information, but who knows. We maybe play in the future and I get a rematch to see if we can do differently with that formation, of course. But who knows? We might win here, but I don't know. But yeah. Alright, so of course we got our heavy sword cavalry. Heavy sword units really. And our general actually also is a Lusitanian noble. And on the flanks I got Scutari nobles and Lusitanian guerrillas on its flank to support the cavalry. Unfortunately, I was not too great with the movement, as you can see in this battle in the beginning. But we have to go and see how things will progress. It's going to be interesting. Hurry up. Here we go. I must say, like, again, I said it before, like in other multiplayer data, but Galatian legionaries don't look like mercenaries. I get they're called like it, but the Celts have told Romans more than they prepare to admit. But it is a two-way street. So yeah, I'm sorry, but they just don't look like that's my opinion. Maybe they could use a reskin that they look a bit like more like Romans. Have like Roman shields, Roman helmets, Roman armor. They still have like should have like the same looks. But yeah, we're now getting some barrage done, and we are seeing already some casualties. Am I correct? No, not yet. Okay, that's lucky. We have not yet any casualties by that, but now we are seeing the first deaths, of course, because our units aren't that armed as them. We have to, of course, take that into account. But we have some better melee stats overall, so that's great. We have the better metal set, but we have a little bit less armor, so I have to go see if that will win out. I must admit, like, his line is like long. I didn't expect that, to be honest, in the beginning of the battle that this line would that long. Without like trying to shut out his Cappadocian cavalry. And over here we got some Scutari. And over here we got our own as well. They're actually quite good as a cavalry unit. But already making mistakes here in the beginning of the battle with like the attacking line. Over here I'm really overstanding myself, and I don't have really the units to back that up. So that is going to be hurting me a lot. Well as me not really paying too much attention to the cavalry. I was being busy with like the attacks on the center, and I got basically my gaff getting charged by my opponent. Well, wasn't great, so that was definitely an advantage for him, but it's really unfortunate in those battles. I also didn't really have the support of my Lusitanian guerrillas, who though are actually doing quite well with his traveling, so I thought in the beginning, but they don't really do much damage yet. And over here again, not a good engagement, because you can see we are blopping up here, what I shouldn't have done. Over here again blopping up, and over here again blopping up. And now I'm also making a mistake with leaving them out here and letting them be slaughtered, I think, by the Galatian legionaries. I'm sending in my general to help out, but over here my cavalry are unfortunately losing on the flanks. So yeah, for me, I think I made a lot of micro mistakes in the beginning of the battle, as well as a bit overstaying myself. I think I should have played a little bit more like on that like uh, two-way line. I think would have bombed better, because then I could have reinforced the flank, so he had to attack. Otherwise, his center would have overwhelmed. In that regard, I think that would have been the better strategy, but what I now have. But it's going to be interesting if I can like pull this back. But unfortunately, my cavalry are being slaughtered by his, and because I didn't got a good charge on, as well as the spear support of what I would have hoped I would have given here. And unfortunately, my general gets a charge in and doesn't really get a good charge in. But overall, we are winning in the melee compartment. We just don't have like the cavalry now. Is he going to let loose? And also had like some gaps. As you can see, overall, our Lusitanian nobles absolutely slaughter the Galatian legionaries. That's no real problem. But I must admit, he really used his archers well in this battle, and I think that was definitely an advantage, because schools our overall units don't have that good armor, so his archers are actually quite useful in this battle. And because I couldn't have my cav to really deal with them, because I got them slaughtered, they were like free ranged, and his cavalry as well, because of that mistake. That was basically my macro mistake that cost me a lot in this battle, and he's now basically having free reign. And here again, if we had possibly that three-way line, I could have like prevented this from happening again. So that is definitely it's something to be true, because overall our sword units are going over here. Actually, at least I know as one-on-one fight losing, although they're actually winning, but I think they're being shot up by the archers. Other thing is also like happening here, like our Lusitanian noble doesn't have too much kills, but mostly this one as well, not too much kills, but the kills come from the archers. You can see like this archer 60 kills, 42, and that's all against our sword unit, so he definitely does a good job with that. And unfortunately, I don't have the cav to like to suppress those Syrian archers, what basically cost me in this battle. Unfortunately, it was a bit my mistake, and I think it will cost me the battle now, to be frank. And you can possibly already see that the balance bar is not in our favor. He has a lot of units left on the flank, and yeah, I basically let my micro mistakes on the flanks cost me my neck basically. And over here as well, if we would have like the archers could have not like been that freely in firing, to be honest. But as well, I think the legionaries with their like suitable formation basically outclassed me here, unfortunately. And well, I must say, well played, to be honest as well. I overextended myself, and he basically took full advantage of my mistakes on the flanks, and we're now being slaughtered on his flanks, as you can see. What is unfortunate, but well played. That's the rules, man. I did not great on the flanks, and it cost me. That was it. That was their battles on the tournament. I'm out. I will definitely advise you to take a look on Popejohnpaul. He will receive the replays that we play, and then he will post those on his channel as well over time. So if you're interested in that, I will put a link to in the description below in the comment section, so you can take a look at his channel to see if you enjoy his online battles. If you want to see more of these types of videos and want to support the channel and you're new, please sub. And if you're not new and you still are enjoying the videos, and if you not want to sub, leave a like. It's always appreciated, of course. But again, thank you for watching. It was a great play, well played to my opponent, and I hope to see more of him in the future. If we go, hopefully I can get a rematch, and hopefully I can win that time, but who knows. It was a great battle. Unfortunately, a bit more mistakes of mine cost me my battle victory, or his gave him the victory. Now, of course, I didn't. He played well. Again, thank you for watching. This was Heroes of Greeks with multiplayer on Rome 2 Total War. Again, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I see you all in the next one. Bye bye.